Hello, Leo, and welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptuniankitty, and I'm here to provide for you all the messages on what you all can be expecting between now and Pisces season. Thank you all for being number 2 in the top 5 with the most views for Aquarius season. It's going to be for all my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. I could be picking up on you or signs of the cross-watcher. Cross-watchers are welcome and do like to watch the platforms, be it here on Facebook, YouTube, or Rumble. And I want to thank you all for all of your likes, your shares, and subscribes. I greatly appreciate them all. And if you want to book a reading with me, all that information is pinned on the Facebook page or in the description box below if you're watching on Rumble and YouTube. So, all right, Leo, you came out a lot in Capricorn's reading, at least for the beginning part. And you and Capricorn do have this card, which is cleaning up house. So I don't know if you're married to a Capricorn or if you're dealing with one, but you and them need to clean out some sort of a storage, maybe. And it's going to be helping you out. Others of you need to be very mindful. You could have like a very strong spiritual gift. And you need to be very careful. Just because you have this gift doesn't mean you can go and do whatever you want with it. Some of us need to be careful. We don't want to be abusing the gifts that we have. Otherwise, they are taken away from us. Or as Noah from the Black Cauldron likes to say, F around, find out. And the power of community. You have a higher purpose and a higher power to use your gift. It's not just for your own personal benefit. But I'm hearing in the background, I don't know if you're watching Hot Fuzz, the greater good. So if you have your gift, you're supposed to use it responsibly and for the greater good. And because for some of you, you're listening to your ancestors and you answered the call, Leo. This is just the refusal of the call, but it came out in the reverse. You answered the call. You are going to protect your ancestral lineage, meaning your future generations to come. Is what I'm getting. So I'm getting here. This is a very spiritual reading here. Like you are getting very in touch with your spiritual sides. For some of you Leos, you're barely tapping into your spiritual gifts. For others of you, you are upgrading in your spiritual gifts. Everyone's spiritual journey is different, and that's okay. And I do see you doing that. But in order for you to get these downloads, you need to tidy up your living space. Otherwise, you're not going to receive anything. And you need to stop using your gifts out of ego for personal issues and for personal things and start focusing on the greater good. I'm hearing higher power, and you have a higher purpose here instead of the normal nitty-gritty, the flame. So for some of you, you could be overstepping your boundaries with fire magic. So you might want to slow down on that. And instead of realizing that maybe you need to address your shadow side, your triggers, and that is what's coming, or maybe coming in the way of your manifestations along with the clutter in your house, just like Capricorns. So Leos, you need to declutter your household and face some of your triggers here, do shadow work in order for you to get these spiritual downloads, these upgrades, and also to have this ability and this right to use your powers, to use what your crown chakra is for. Which is you are seeing what is unseen. Confirmation. The fault line, which to me is where the trauma started, where the cracks in the foundation began. So for some of you, this is something dealing with your childhood that you really need to delve into, the underworld. So you're really going into your shadow here, or you need to go into the origins here, which is, I cannot make this up, the womb, which is the cradle of all creation and human life. You need to go in there and really get into your shadow and start working with your triggers and really assess what is going on here. Okay. And as you do this, really give it to God and pray, like, take this pain away from me. Help me get over this burden. Because maybe because you haven't addressed your childhood issues, Leo, you haven't been able to move past an agape style of love, which is playful love. You haven't been able to go into consummate love, and this is where I always got it confused in human sexuality. I do have a master's in psychology. And there's the styles of love, but I'm leaning more towards Sternberg's triangular theory of love, where you want it to be consummate, where you want it to be in a very equal balance here. Whereas agape, from what I recall and from what I'm understanding, is just very playful. It's very lighthearted. Same thing with Ludos. Ludos is just madness. Like, it's not it's too consuming, where this, I'm picking it up intuitively that it's not, someone's not taking it seriously. And it's because of these wounds and these triggers of these traumas that happen in childhood that you are not addressing, Leo. Like, for example, maybe some of you didn't want to get married because maybe your parents were constantly cheating on each other, and you were just like, I don't see a point in getting married if, I'm going to cheat on my spouse and my spouse is going to cheat on me. Why don't I just avoid that situation? And maybe that's what you're, avoiding you're avoiding church, you're avoiding the altar for that. You're avoiding the kiss, the I do kiss here. And honestly, it's because you are running away from your pain and you need to face your shadow. I can't make this up, Leo. Your inner child, the internal child, and Leos are known for being very childlike in nature. I'm a Leo. And yours is wounded and you need to heal it. Maybe some of you need to sing. Sing songs you used to love while you were a child. Mm-hmm. The siren and the bardo. This is very mythological. So I don't know if you're into Greek mythology, Leo, because I keep getting all the Greek archetypes coming out, like the thread from Hercules. So I don't know if that's your favorite Disney movie, where the three fates are going to cut it, but then they can't because he becomes a god, or because he's able to get Meg out of the river of Styx, the Styx River. But you need to go and face your shadow, and the only way you're going to go in and out of the belly of the beast, so to speak, is within yourself. So it's crazy. It's very, I hope I'm making sense. Like, to the person that needs to hear this message, I really do hope I'm making sense. Like, the house can literally be your actual house in the 3D, or it is your soul house, your metaphysical body in the 5D, or it's the metaphor of your body for some of you. And this could be either through diet, but this is more of a spiritual sense, where you got to clean out house spiritually. And you need to do this by facing your triggers and asking your shadow, like, why do I react the way I do when certain things happen a certain way? Why do I let this person trigger me when this, and this happen? Why does this person always make me go a certain way? Why do I allow myself to get taken to this extreme? Why do I give my power away? And this has something to do with the childhood wound here. And for some of you, it's like, why am I scared of making a commitment? Why am I scared of love? Just food for thought, Leo. But this is going to cause some sort of an existential crisis and an apocalypse within yourself, which is good. That's Pluto and Aquarius energy, where it's wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, you're going to pull that apart and rebuild it. It's going to be the phoenix rising from the ashes. The destroyer. So for some of you, it's self-sabotaging ways that you need to address here. Damn, Leo, it's heavy. All right, so moving on to crown gains, the right to use your gift. So for some of you, you could be very intuitive And you might be overdoing it with the candle magic, and Spirit's here to remind you that you have a higher purpose than to be using your gifts for personal gain. Your gifts are to help the community grow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it's not the right time. So, because you should be addressing your shadow before. You need to be molting a little more before you go out there and spring into action. Get in there. Mm-hmm. What else? All right. So for some of you, you want to be independent and wealthy, and you might be doing this by trying to do some kind of candle magic through your gifts, through divination. And it is going to bring you good news, but you need to remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. Slow and steady wins the race here. Okay. So if things are not coming the way it is, as quickly as we want it to be, don't get in your ego and start throwing a hissy fit and getting mad at your ancestors, or start lighting more candles or going to the botanica or anything like that. Remember, everything is within divine timing, Leo. Capricorn's got this, where it's like even when you're resting, you're still manifesting and making money. And maybe you're at that point yourself, Leo, where you're burnt out, and it's because you're doing too many things at once, because you want to already get to the finish line and be where you want to be. And it's like, well, life is a journey, and you need to enjoy that journey as well. Because within that journey, there are some lessons you need to learn. There's still some character development that needs to happen. There's still one more fight you need to get inner peace with. And this could be involving the King of Pentacles, a Taurus placement that you've been avoiding confronting. Because I'm not getting that you don't like confrontation. Well, you don't like it not because, you're scared of confrontation. You just do not like how you get when you're angry, and you don't like the negativity, that the residual negative energy that's there. You don't like how icky you feel afterwards. And that's understandable. I totally get that. But sometimes it is in awkward and uncomfortable situations, or when we're confronting somebody, that is where we have to grow, and where we need to push a little bit, get comfortable with being uncomfortable to get where we need to be. But, because this King of Swords instead of King of Pentacles, so this could also be a King of Swords. But this King of Swords is so this King of Pentacles could be wanting to come in to want peace with you, but that's because they are having a fall from grace from the community. And they think that by leaning on you, you're going to be able to sort things out for them. And no, this person themselves has childhood issues they need to address, just like you do in the beginning of the reading. I really get that right now the collective needs to be addressing what's going on before we move on to spring. And this year is a Saturn year, so that karma is coming for better or for worse. So I don't understand why it's abundance, 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 when it's I don't know, guys, society's on the verge of collapsing. Not to alarm anybody. Yo, who are you? I don't know you. Sorry, I do not know who that spammer is. Okay, that's super weird. This is why I don't really like to go live here on Facebook. But it's okay. It'll do. But for some of you, this person's coming back just because they witnessed a heartbreak. So, All right, Leo. Sorry about getting distracted. So this King of Pentacles might want to send you a message that they want to make things right with you and be generous with you and have you in this upright position, or, you know, make amends here with, but this person is still coming in the reverse. So be careful. You might have to walk away because of this illusion or false promises this person was making. So for some of you, by overstepping their gifts, for some of you, somebody walked away because they felt that you were doing too much divination for their liking, or they felt like you were doing divination on them. And now they feel like their life is falling apart because they're no longer with you, even though it's like, what? That has nothing to do with me. Wait a minute, but why is this tower here? Tower's here because you caught this person doing something, or vice versa, and it caused a lot of trouble, and it made you be like, I don't think so, courthouse and divorce, or you're going to. And this is the fated event. Or for some of you, for this person trying to cause you trouble, it immediately backfired. And now you're sitting there on your throne like, whatever, and it's not a secret. And now this person is spying on you. So for some of you, you might have to call the cops on somebody on the 19th, which is right as Pisces season begins. Okay. Or on the 12th, because somebody could be trying to come and cause trouble for you. And this is a fated event. This person might want to like swat you with something. So I'd be careful. A wand could be a bat, or this could be another Leo, is mad that you're getting a new offer and they're not, and they want to come and confront you about it, so they can cause you some kind of stagnation and delay at work. And maybe you have some sort of a platform where you do divination and they're mad at you, and they don't think that somebody like you, who is unorthodox or whatever it is you do that goes against the norm in wherever it is that you work at, thinks that you shouldn't get any promotion because you are less than, and they want to come and burden you. So who is this person? It's going to be an Aquarius and a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Leo, a Virgo, an Aries, and a Leo. Why do these people are upset with Leo's gifts in the community? Because they feel like you're telling on them and you use your gifts to be nothing but a gossip. For those of you that are using your gifts to be a gossip, your ancestors are telling you to stop doing that. And there's the gossip card. Yeah, these people are upset that you're going to get a win here, Leo, or by you refusing to engage in gossiping or low vibrational behavior, you're going to get the victory. Or by you sitting pretty and not engaging in this argumentative nature, you're going to get the victory. By you just like being there quiet and patient, you're going to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Remember, pick your battles. It's going to have this Emperor upset, or your boss upset that you're not falling for it. But you're also going to be rushing out of there. This is really weird, Leo. Like, you might be confused as to why these people want to start beef with you, but you're just going to be like, that's not a good investment. And then you're just going to be sitting on your throne like the Queen of Wands. So just sit there and be pretty. Stop engaging in gossiping and just, do a gossip-free diet. Challenge yourself to be like, no gossiping. Stand your ground on the no gossiping thing. And if anybody wants to come around you and be like, have you heard? Be like, no, thank you. I really got to get to work. No, I'm trying this new thing where I don't hear gossip. You want to join me? See how that person reacts. If they get offended, be like, oh, well, didn't mean to offend. It's just my thing. But stand your ground and you will get some divine justice. Don't worry. Your angels are with you. So moving on, this is where it got even more interesting, spiritually speaking. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Some of you can be 34 underneath by the next full moon. Answer the call, and dragon's horde, protecting your future, key. So for some of you, Leos, by relying on your ancestors and answering the call from your ancestors, you have secured a good future for your future generations, for your generational wealth. And you mastered by mastering your shadow or mastering something that was holding you back. For some of you, it was conquering an insecure mother figure or an insecure mindset, or being insecure in yourself. You were able to start manage, or you're going to be able to manifest something new here by blocking cycles of anxiety and regret. Okay, what is this Nine of Swords to the World card in the reverse? Yeah, so by blocking and putting an end to this cycle of betrayal, because you were relying on by relying on your ancestors and answering the call to do what they have asked you to do. My nose is itching like crazy. By letting go of these insecure people or your insecure lack mindset, you put a stop to these self-sabotaging behaviors, and you put a stop. For some of you, you were able to peep who was trying to backstab you and keep you in this Nine of Swords energy, and you were able to cut things off with them. So for some of you, this could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or a Leo. For some of you, this involves a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, double Capricorn. Because they did not want you to get to this Queen of Pentacles status. They did not want you to get to a CEO who was abundant. These people didn't think it was fair. Why? Because they think that you worship some kind of deities from below, even though that's not true. And these people got tired of you being the star here, Leo. Or because maybe you're a high priestess that tells the truth and they don't like that, and they want you to be stuck in a mental prison that would keep you losing the bag. So for some of you, these people really want to come. I keep getting somebody who wants to get you out of character. That way you won't get a promotion, or you will get arrested or some kind of way, but just remain calm, cool, collected. Don't engage with anybody that wants to gossip, because these people are just trying to manifest you losing your family or your 10 of Cups. So don't engage. Otherwise, you are going to lose this generational ancestral wealth. Don't do that. Don't ruin it for future generations. You're the generational curse breaker. It is a tough task, and it is a tough cross to bear, and a tough task to do when you're the black sheep, because you call out people for doing things unfairly and you go against the status quo, and you don't do it from like a malicious place. You do it because you genuinely care and you don't want to hurt people. And not just Leo, just all black sheeps, and Crosswatcher, you're the black sheep of your family. I'm pretty sure you felt like, everybody gangs up on me when I'm not even doing anything. I'm like genuinely just trying to help. And it just happens, it's nothing against you. It's just, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah. For some of you, it's an ex-lover that you let go, that is upset, that maybe the generational curse was staying in a marriage. You weren't happy and you finally got out of a marriage, and that was the generational curse you needed to break. For some of you, maybe it was ensuring that you got in a very happy marriage. That was the generational curse. Maybe your ancestors were prone to getting into miserable marriages and, marrying too young, and you made it a point to like, no, I'm going to marry a lot later than my ancestors. And maybe that's why you're happy, because you made sure you and your partner have same values and you're able to communicate with each other and you really love and honor each other. But overall, whatever it is, it's like you started listening to your ancestors, and if you haven't, you're going to. For some of you started listening to them at the age of 12, and it's led you to a very successful life. For some of you at 34, others of you 26. But point is, multiples of 12, I guess. You were, well, no, not really. You were able to avoid trouble and block a bunch of negativity, or by relying on them and listening to them and doing right by them and by yourself and honoring yourself. And, integrity is what you do when other people are not around. You're able to get these blessings. And you're able to get this new job. So congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing, Leo. Keep listening to your ancestors. Avoid gossiping. For some of you, that's what you need to stop doing. If you're doing tarot, don't be pulling cards on your ops. You don't need to know about that. Just give it to God. Focus on your manifestations. For some of you, start studying, hit the books, read more books. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a Cancer. You could be getting this job around Cancer Leo season. For others of you, Taurus, Libra season, Sagittarius, Cancer season, and Capricorn season. So for some of you, Capricorn season of 2025 or later on this year, Aquarius season, Cancer season, which is right now, Taurus season, Cancer season, and Leo season. So, all right, Leo. I did not mean to go on such a rant here, but being that it is Valentine's Day season and you are in the top 5, I'm going to pull on some Valentine's Day cards or on some love messages. And we're going to end it right there. All right. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. So if somebody has something they really want to say to you, let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world. And right now, I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. So somebody wants you to let them go because they're not giving you what you deserve, spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips and everything you need or want. You deserve nothing less. So for others of you, your person really wants to spoil you. Yay. And you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. So Leo, you might have hurt somebody and you need to take accountability for that. And that's the reason why this person doesn't want to come back, because they felt that you were playing too many games with them. Damn, Leo. ¿Qué les hiciste? What did you do, Leo? So I'm going to pull on some channeled messages. Then we're going to end it here. You're going through something really big, Leo. All right. So somebody could be named Nathan. They think you're so pretty. Something about a cleanup crew. Stop being emotionally messy. What was I saying earlier? 6 of Swords. It's time for you to move to calmer waters by cleaning up your emotional mess. Maybe that's a book you need to read. Somebody did all that for blowback. Move your energy. Move the energy. Learn how to transmute. They have the same moon sign as you. So for some of you, this person that's been coming up against you has the same moon sign as you. And maybe that's why they keep coming out. Maybe you're knocking. Don't knock back. Someone's trying to sabotage your work. You lead with love and heart. Your love is pure. Somebody who could be a hunter is getting exposed. The letter D, first, middle, or last. Someone's making false reports on you. Lucha Libre, lay low. Somebody likes NBA, Miami Heat. Sacramento Kings. Somebody could be a security guard. Someone's trying to pin it on someone else. A group of 5. The hell's going on, Leo? Someone does not like kayaking. Someone has messy hair. A Google fan. Someone is very ungrateful. They're in this 4 of Cups energy. He's an incel. Yikes. They live in Nashville. Someone could be an only child. Somebody's a jailbird with 2 kids. A baseball lover that thinks you're too smart for them. Deep clean your closets, clean your house. Recruited ops. And 5 of Pentacles. Somebody who you left out in the cold. Recruited ops. Taurus energy. And Border Patrol. They could work for Border Patrol. So, all right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope these messages help you out. If you need anything else from me, all the information is in the description box below. If you're watching on YouTube or Rumble, if you're watching on Facebook, it is pinned on the page. If you rock with me on Patreon, I'll be posting for the new moon February 9th. If not, I will see you for Pisces season on the 19th. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.